Okay, first up in the batting order is the traditional Italian style meatball. No curveballs here. It's a very traditional recipe that starts with ground beef and ground pork. It's a delicious meatball. It can be used in your traditional spaghetti and meatballs, or you can slice it and use it in a meatball sub, or just by itself, which is how I like it. Like I said, we start with ground beef and ground pork, and to that I'm going to be adding panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, a half a cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley, 2 eggs that have been well beaten, and then 2 cloves of garlic minced. Now I'm going to add some salt and pepper, and then it will be mixed well and formed into meatballs. The meat and all the ingredients for the meatballs are well mixed, and now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator to chill for about 15 minutes. I'm hoping that by chilling the meat and firming it up a bit, when I go to cook them, they will actually stay round and formed well. I have to tell the truth, I did use gloves and mix this by hand. Okay, I have formed all of the chilled meatball mixture into meatballs with the help of my ice cream scoop. I've got about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil that's heating in a frying pan on the stove, and as soon as that's hot enough, I'll be adding the meatballs to the hot oil to cook them. I'm not going to crowd them because I want them to stay as round as possible. So you would either use multiple pans or just do them in batches. And I'm going to do mine in batches today. One recipe for these meatballs makes approximately 12 meatballs. So I'm going to be frying them in half batches. I will not turn them until I'm certain that they're nicely browned on the bottom and won't stick. Isn't this beautiful? After the meatballs were cooked in the oil, I did put them on paper towel and drain them a little bit. But this is how I like to eat them, with some fresh marinara sauce, a couple of meatballs, and a small dollop of fresh ricotta cheese. Buon appetito! And remember, the fork is always on the left.